good afternoon, and how are we doing? And welcome to another fine day on planet Earth, and welcome to my back garden, which makes a change because normally I spend most of my day in my bedroom. And for one reason we are actually at home and outside is to do a very important task that I've been putting off for like the last 3 months since actually getting this bike. But last week I rode 101 miles through Suffolk to the lovely town of Lowestoft, which was a real delight, and my bike picked up quite a lot of along the way. I mean, I'm not an obsessive cleaner, but I feel slightly embarrassed to have my bike with this much sort of rubbish on it. I'll sort of show you where. So down here you've got I don't know what that bit's called, but you've got rubbish in there. Come on, focus. There we go. That's probably just from riding it. Will just come off like that, but yeah, might as well make it clean. Down here where the cranks are, it's absolutely filthy. Back here is much the same story. I'm a bit ashamed about that. To be fair, the front, I imagine, because it doesn't really get that wet, but that's obviously not always there, that's for today. It's not horrendous. The wheels are a bit dirty, but you know, it's fine, it's bearable. Yeah, so today's task, turning that way so you can actually see me, is to clean it sort of using the latest Muc Off bike products. Not sponsored by Muc Off, just a bit of clarification. I just sort of went a bit crazy when I went into a shop that sold Muc Off cleaning stuff the other day. Yeah, so the first thing we're going to do is actually rinse this all down, avoiding 3 main areas, and that is the hubs, which are down here. Don't want to force water in there because bearings in there. The cranks at the back down there. If you can see that, that's another bit where there's bearings, so you don't want to get water in. And the headset above anything else, so around here and down there. It's not so bad down there actually. Want to avoid forcing water in there, because if it does, it could seize up and that will just stop working, which wouldn't be ideal. So without further ado, we're going to rinse the bike first, and then we're going to apply degreaser and clean the chain, and then we'll sort of work out what's next after that. Right, now we've got the bike fully washed, soaked, I suppose, it is time to do all the fiddly jobs. Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to clean the jockey wheels, which are these things just here. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to get a flathead screwdriver. I'm going to go through the chain backwards and just sort of clean all the stuff that's sort of accumulated on top of it over the time, the 700 miles that this bike has done. Nice, look at all that stuff coming off. So now we've done that and got the jockey wheels kind of a bit cleaner than they were, it's now time to do the chain. So what we're going to do is use this little device here, which sits, turn that way away from the sun, sits on your chain. You fill that with liquid at the top, well not that bit, the other part, and then you spin your cranks and then your chain goes through. So the chain's done, we've done that. It's not looking as clean as it should be, but once we clean it, like give it a hose out, it should look a bit better. The next thing we're going to do is actually do some degreasing. So I've got some degreasing spray also from Muc Off, and what we're going to do, we're going to spray that onto the front and rear derailleurs, avoiding the rotors, so we don't want to get degreaser on them. Might even drop my wheel out for that, I'm not totally sure yet. And yeah, the next bit is the degreasing, followed by just spraying and cleaning the bike. Also, we're going to do this bit here, followed by our front derailleur, which is here. So we've done them parts now. which is good. So the next bit we're going to do is actually more degreasing, and that is going to be our degreasing our crank set, which is this bit here. One thing to know about this degreaser, I mean, I'm not encouraging you to smell stuff, but it smells like bubblegum. It smells really nice. I've never smelled a bio-degreaser which smells so nice, but yeah, we've now done that. So the next bit we're going to do is actually just sort of wait for that just to sort of settle in, then we'll wash it all off and continue with our bike spray. So we've done that. The next bit is just wash down the bike again, as you've just seen. The next bit is actually just to give it an all-round sort of clean. So what I've got is some Muc Off all-purpose pink bike cleaner, which looks really pink, I guess. So yeah, the next bit is to actually go around the whole bike and just absolutely douse it in that stuff. Looking back at that, what is that name? Is that a cog set? I think it's a cog set. It is so shiny and all degreased. The reason I'm giving it a really thorough clean is because if I degrease it and put more chain lube on, if it's still got degrease on it, it's also not going to stick. So yeah, that's really clean now. And the next bit is to actually just go around the whole bike, getting rid of all this sort of muck, which to be fair, most of it's actually just gone through just like dousing it in the last couple of minutes. But yeah, we're going to do that now. Yeah. And then we're going to take this brush here and just go around and rub in everything. So, wheels. So we now absolutely doused it in water. It's now looking very clean. So the next thing to do is to actually let it dry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop the front and back tyres out. They've got quick release mechanisms which are down here, so you literally pull that out, the tyre will drop out. Then I'm going to balance this not on its saddle, you shouldn't do that. Well, you shouldn't do it, it doesn't really matter. But going to prop it against the fence, let them dry, let it all dry, then sort of put it back together once it's all dried. Good morning, how are we doing, and welcome to the next update. It's been about 3 days, and to be fair, there hasn't been a lot of sort of progression. I do apologise with the sort of end of this vlog. I sort of was filming and sort of just forgot to actually finish it. But this was the final result of my my bike cleaning. It looks okay. I'm fairly happy with it, to be honest. What else? Yeah, the only thing I haven't done is lube the chain. But to be honest, I'm not going on my bike for quite a while, so I'll do that sort of near the time. So just save getting all everywhere really. So that's the end of the vlog really. Please remember to like, subscribe and comment. Remember to like the video if you did. If you didn't, dislike it or just don't do anything. Give us a subscribe, that's always helpful, and a comment. I don't know, get a comment, do whatever you like. But yeah, I will catch you in the next vlog, hopefully in the next couple of weeks.